Do you hear that? It kind of sounds like it's maybe time to thrift for someone. That's so freaking cheesy. Hi, how are you? Welcome back to the channel for what is, I think, officially my favorite series that we do over here. It's another episode of Thrift and Gift, where I choose one of you and I do a deep dive on as much as I can learn about you, your climate, your sizing, your wish list, mood board, Pinterest, and then I do my very best to go to the biggest thrift store in my area and thrift you a capsule wardrobe that hopefully gets close to your dreams. I would love to introduce you to Erin. She's 51 years old and she is stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, so cool. So I would love to just read you verbatim what she sent to me in her introductory email. Dear Michel, I've been watching your YouTube videos for years and years. I enjoy how upbeat and hopeful you are, and I do connect with you on having a chronic illness. I'm a very happy and hopeful 51-year-old mother and wife that over the past few years has had to change my entire life due to chronic illness and disabilities. I now work super part-time just to have something outside of the house to do at a job that allows me to be very mindful of disabilities. At this job, I need to wear casual clothes like jeans, tennis shoes, and nice tops. I love to thrift with my 18 and 21-year-old daughters. I live in northern Arizona, so we rarely need heavy coats. I mainly wear sweaters and jeans and light jackets all winter. Due to my disabilities, I have to wear special tennis shoes, so shoes cannot be thrifted, unfortunately. And then she goes into her wish list. She is a earth tone queen. And what really sealed the deal for me was this photo of her in front of a lighthouse. She knew how to get me. She knew how to get me. She knew how to get my attention. Really quick before we get into her mood board, y'all know if you watch to the end of these videos that when I package things up, I like to include some goodies. I mean, I get PR packages and I just want to like share the love and like give that feeling to other people too. So I like to make them feel kind of like a PR package with the clothes, some other goodies. Today, I have some extra goodies that I'm gonna be throwing into Erin's box, and I'm really excited about it. I ordered some of my favorite things from Thrift Market, and they are partnering with me on this video, which I just have to say, every time I'm able to get a partnership for a thrift and gift, I'm so thankful because it allows me to do this concept more often. Erin mentioned that I'm also a chronic illness girly. One of those, if you're new here, is I do have celiac disease, so I have to eat very strictly gluten-free. I love Thrift Market. They are an online, basically grocery store, but they also have pantry things and beauty things and pet things, but you pay a membership and then you get things at a very discounted rate. They have allergen filters, which is something I really appreciate. They also have a ban list of like over 1,000 different ingredients. So there's no GMOs, no artificial dyes. They like a ton of things just aren't allowed in their products. So I'm gonna show you some of the favorite things that I got her. This is my favorite nighttime magnesium. If she's chronic illness girly, I also feel like this is just such a nice thing to have. It relaxes your body, it helps me sleep. I feel like it helps my brain as well. I got her some element packets. These are my favorite hair ties. I get them from Thrift Market as well. They're super stretchy and they don't leave a crease in my hair. I got her a little fizzy bath situation for a relaxing night. And some of my favorite sweet treats. We have espresso, chocolate beans, and we have some Smart Sweets. I love Smart Sweets. Thrift Market is having a very long cyber sale. It goes all the way till November 23rd, where every week there's different products that are up to 25% off, like hundreds of their best-selling products. So I'm gonna have my link down below, which will also get you 30% off your first order, which you could stack on top of that discount, and a free gift. ThriveMarket.com/MichelJanse. I already save like $20 to $30 every time I order from them. So if you stack all those additional savings, I can't even imagine. That's a lot of dollars off. Thank you to Thrift Market for partnering with me on this video. I'm gonna set these things aside and I have more goodies to add to it later for when we package up her box. And let's look at her mood board. This is what she says about her wish list. Buckle up, we got bit. She says, I'm always on the lookout for beautiful fabrics like linen and cashmere. Good taste. I would love some more pretty feminine linen tops and cashmere sweaters, but would also just love anything classic and styling such as ivory, cream, colored soft sweaters and cardigans, slouchy jeans, high-waisted jeans with button flies, cropped jeans and pants. I've been on the constant lookout for oversized denim quilted jackets or tan quilted jackets. Good to know. Or lightweight oversized suede jackets. I think it'd be fun to find an oversized lightweight bomber jacket as well. So lightweight jackets are very much high on her list. I love the look of oversized boxy t-shirts with longer, wider sleeves. Yeah, I love a drop hem. And she loves like the oversized, gauzy, free people look and classic style. Specifically, she loves earth tones, browns, burnt oranges, tans, ivories, burgundy, maroon, mustard yellow, no pastels. She does like black and white, but does not love pattern because she feels like it can lean a little matronly and she wants to keep her style feeling young and fresh. She says that she does not usually like sleeveless tops or anything that would accentuate her waist too much or be too tight on her shoulders. She says that she's a little more broad-shouldered and narrow-hipped, so she prefers flowy, flowy, flowy. So this is great to know. I got her sizing here, and looking at her mood board, I do see a lot of very earthy, flowy, free people-y. Like, to me, this looks like handmade, hand-sewn, effortless. Then the second mood board, we have a little bit more fall. I see a lot of collared jackets. I see some like slouchy long sleeve fits, some really fun vintage sweatshirts. Oh man, I wish those were easier to find at the thrift store. And then on the third side, we do have some button tops, but they are not like a fitted button up top. We have almost more of like button blouses, very flowy, billowy blouses. Quilted jackets for sure. I do love the leather purse. Okay, I'm feeling good. Let's go do the drive to my favorite, very large, chaotic thrift store. For this series, I pretty much exclusively thrift there because it is the size of 12 thrift stores. And so I have a lot more to choose from in one stop. And if I were to go to just a bunch of little thrift stores, I might not succeed in a single day. So if you want to see me thrift at other stores, subscribe to my channel. I do that in vlogs. But for this series, we gotta stick with what works. So let's go out to Valley Thrift. Thing I did was go withdraw cash because they're cash only here, and I didn't have all of my debit cards with me, and I was like, I gotta make sure the debit card I have works. But when I walked by the cash, I found this picture for $9.99, and so I got a little distracted and I had to grab that. But now I'm back on track in the purse section. She said she loves purses and accessories. This is the one and only purse on her mood board though. So I'm working off of just this one inspiration. I want to see if I can find anything kind of similar. This has a similar woven texture, but the color, I don't know, it's leaning a little yellow. It's leather, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can do better. I'm specifically looking for free people things since she's mentioned that she likes that, but this is not quite the vibe. So just keeping my eye out. She loves maroon and she has some like kind of chunkier cable knit things. I can't quite tell if this is too much of a red. It's like a washed red. I'm gonna hold on to it as a maybe. It definitely gives like a slouchy, cute, oversized fit, but the color might be a little too bright. I feel like every episode I look for a complete button-up, high neck, scoop neck cardigan, and I can never find one because everybody's looking for them right now. Hilarious that I find one on an episode that's not what we're looking for. I know Lululemon when I feel it. There's no tag, but I know this is Lululemon because I have this in 4 colors. Yep. Lululemon. Oh, they know it's Lululemon too. Look at that price. Okay, since it's not the vibe of her mood board, I'll stay focused. Yo, she specifically said the gauzy free people look. This is loft, but it's her size. It's a medium. It's gauzy. It's flowy. Okay, feeling good. Stop. Look at how cute this shirt is with the embroidered ruffle and then the little scallop sleeves. It's not the right size. She did say she likes embroidery, but I didn't see anything like this kind of bright on her board. But I did just find a kind of stone-washed, linen-y, flowy vibe, which I think matches her board perfectly. So we'll go through all this in a second. I have a lot of just white blouses to get through first to see if I can find anything maybe kind of like white embroidered. She has some of that on her board. That feels like linen. Only 12%. I think I like the other color that I found better. It's more of a stone, less of a crisp white. Okay, this is 100% linen, but the back is hand painted. Like somebody painted this. And I don't know if that's too bold for her or if that's like a fun accent piece. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on to it. It's definitely going to be one of a kind. Like you can feel the paint on it. It's definitely one of a kind. I'll hold on to it for now and we'll assess. I really found some good things in the knit aisle. This white chunky knit, it's so soft and it's so cute. I found 100% cashmere. It's a cardigan. It has a button on the front. It is a small as well. She requested mediums, but I can't turn down 100% cashmere. And since it has a button, you can wear it open. I feel like I have to get it, right? And now I'm getting distracted by pants. Okay, she has a couple of these like pull-on, like cinch waist, faux denim kind of slouchy jeans. And I just found these, which look so comfy and cute and beachy and relaxed. It's a small, and she requested size 6 to 8. And I just don't know how this is gonna translate. It is wide leg and it is cinched waist, but I don't know. She did say that she has narrow hips. I feel like this would be too small on my hips, but maybe it'd work on hers. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now and we'll see. Oh no, I fear I went ham. The thing is, was when I'm shopping for other people, I'm like, the more things I get them, the greater likelihood that they'll like something. So girl math, I'll just get it all. I did grab a few things last minute and tossed them in the cart that y'all haven't seen yet, and I'm excited to go home and do a deep dive. Also, I did find a couple things for myself. Oh, I found a few homeware things. Recently, in a shop with me video, when we went to the antique mall, I said I was specifically looking for champagne coupes. Found some for $1. Dollar makes you holler, so I'm pretty pumped about that. And I also bought myself 2 skirts that may or may not work out. So we'll see if we get to that in today's video. But I'm gonna quickly run and get a caffeinated beverage for the drive home. And then we are gonna head straight home and look at everything in depth. And I'm excited. Also, if you're new to the series, at the end of this episode, I have photos and feedback from the last episode's culprit. And this one is really sweet. So you're gonna wanna stick around for that. Okay, caffeine time. Uh-oh, Max. First, the only accessory, I did go ahead and get this purse for her. She wanted woven leather, at least according to her mood board, and I looked and looked and looked and looked, and this was actually the only woven leather bag at the whole store, but it's super cute. It is a little yellowy, whereas hers was almost like a rich kind of auburn brown, but hopefully it gets the job done. Let's go through these from lightweight shirt all the way through like heavy warm. We have some knits, we have some jackets. I know specifically she really wanted some jackets. So let's start with our lightweight options. The fact that she specifically requested the kind of gauzy, flowy, free people-y type of shirt, and then we found this one, makes me pretty excited. This is kind of a halfway button down 3/4 length sleeve shirt. It's from Loft. It's a medium, also made in India. I think it kind of fits exactly what she asked for, not to toot my own horn. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just thankful to the thrift store for presenting this to us when we were looking for exactly this. So a lot of these things I will be able to try on and we can kind of get a feel for how they fit. So let's start with that. This is very cute and flowy. I feel like it kind of feels like an artist, like a painter or a potter or I don't know, someone creative. Here's a close-up look at the material and the fabric and the gauziness. I like it. Next, this was when I did another lap and I was really trying to find more color because a lot of the things I found were like creams and whites, and she specified earth tones. So I was excited to find this. I'll take off this tag. This is a very pretty, flowy, forest green, lightweight top. Kind of the exact fit that I think that she described. And I love the little ruffle neckline and around the sleeves too. Youthful, but age appropriate all at the same time, which is actually a conversation that I have with my mom pretty often. My mom dresses better than me, let's be so honest. She dresses so cute. And she does such a good job of like threading that line between still looking hip and young and fun and cool, but dressing appropriately for her age. I feel like I've got some practice in knowing what the ladies want, thanks to Mama Janse. Like I said, the ruffles. I feel like the ruffles are just so cute. And I love that you can tie it completely closed. If you want a little more extra coverage, you can leave it open. Obviously, I would not wear this black undershirt with it. I would wear probably a normal bra so that this is just skin here. But I really love it. This is a great length that can be easily tucked, especially into high-waisted jeans, or if you want to just do like a little French tuck to give you a little more shape, then you can do that with this too. The mood board has almost exactly this shirt. So I was excited. This one does have buttons that go all the way down the front, but there are some shirts that have buttons that go all the way down the front. And then there's a shirt that is this exact same color with a collar and just a V instead of buttons. So it's kind of like meshing the two into one singular shirt. This is a small, but this is the thing. With clothing at thrift stores, you really have to look at how the cut is, and sizing discrepancies throughout brands are massive. A small at one brand could be a large at another brand. So though she requested mediums, I feel like this should fit well. Look at those colors together. Very earth tone. Okay, I love the way that this one fits. The way it just kind of like effortlessly billows. Also, she said that she likes a long, elongated, slouchy sleeve. I love when the seam that is supposed to be here is a drop seam and hits you a little bit lower. I think it does give that kind of cool, I'm trying to think of a word that's not effortless. I love this. I think it's really comfy and flattering and cute. Okay, you know I always have to get a wild card or two, and I couldn't pass up this shirt because this shirt is 100% linen, which linen, cashmere were things that she specifically requested, and it is hand painted on the back. This is what the front looks like. Yet again, just a flowy button down. Can also wear it open with a tank underneath. Could be so nice for summer vacation, something to throw on over a swimsuit. I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers. It's a wild card. It's off her mood board a little. I don't know, now that I have it on, I'm feeling less confident about it. I feel like these sleeves are a little restrictive. And I know she said she doesn't like feeling like things are too tight on her shoulders. I mean, you can wear it open, so that does buy some looseness here. But Erin, don't feel like you gotta like this, okay? Sometimes I make an impulse buy and then I think, why did I do that? But better to always buy something that I question for someone else than to leave something behind that they would have loved. So I err on the side of accidentally over gifting. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for slouchy denim, free people-y pull-on pants. Not necessarily jeans, but pants. This was the best option that I could find. The thing is, this sizing is like small, medium, large, and she gave me numerical sizing. And so I'm not quite sure how the sizing will translate. And jeans fit so different based off body type. Like I could tell you for a fact that these won't fit on me. They would be too tight, but feel no pressure. If these don't work out, you can give them right back to the thrift store or, you know, give it to one of your daughters. But the width of the legs, I feel like are just perfect. Okay, y'all remember this one? Here's our 100% cashmere find. Like I said, it is a small. She requested mediums, but the fact that it's a cardigan and can be worn open, I feel like buys a little extra room and sizing. If she wants it to fit a bit flowier, she can wear a flowier shirt underneath it. There's a lot of options here. Also, this is a great cover up over a dress, like a maxi dress. I'm picturing like a tiered black spaghetti strap maxi dress that maybe you wear during the day, and then it starts to chill a little bit in the evening. You're at dinner, you're sitting on a patio. Oh, let me just throw on this little cashmere cardigan over this dress, and now I'm so comfortable. I think it's just really pretty. You'll see it closer when we try it on. So let's take a look at that. We love cashmere. So this is definitely more of a fitted cardigan. Time will tell. We'll have to wait until the next episode to hear her feedback. So maybe you should subscribe. It's not even a soft plug. That was such a hard pitch. Just like hanging out with you guys. It's fun. So I did get 3 knits and 2 jackets. She said she wants lightweight jackets, and in the winter she mostly just wears a sweater because Arizona doesn't get that cold. So the first thing I went ahead and got this cable knit mock neck white sweater. I feel like it just looks so cozy. And she has some nice thick cable knit cardigans on her mood board. So this is very similar of a vibe, just minus the buttons. Dare I say, this is the perfect sweater. This is the perfect sweater. Like, I wish they had 2 of these and I could have bought one for myself. Here's what it looks like down. It's like such a nice, just long line slouchy fit. But what I like to do with sweaters is I always wear a tight tank under everything, just about. I like to give it a little tuck into my tank and then let that kind of billow. I love a mock neck. I love a slouchy sleeve. If these sleeves are long on her, this is also such a cute look to cuff. Make it a bit shorter. It has like that balloon and the cable knit. I just feel like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I could picture this photographing so well in any of those fall and winter scenarios, you know? I really wanted to find some warm tones, a maroon, a rust, a terracotta, a burgundy, like that spectrum of colors. I looked and looked and looked and looked. The closest I found, it's a little bit of all of them. I think it's very fun. It has like this kind of gradient knit where there is some kind of burgundy, there is some maroon, there's also a hint of green and a hint of blue. She doesn't have anything like this on her board. She has one, I would call it maroon cardigan, but I just really didn't want to only get her greens and creams. I wanted to have a warmer kind of fall tone in there, and for the sizing and the slouchy fit and also the way it feels, this was the best that I could find. So I feel like most people would want to style this with like a dark denim, but I actually feel like this with a light wash jean and then like a light bucket bag, like maybe like a really light colored suede bucket bag, maybe even, this might sound crazy, maybe even some heeled flip-flops to like kind of bring it back a little bit beachy, a little bit free people-y would be the look. I do think it's really cute. Okay, I was apprehensive about this one, but I really like it on. I really like the way that it, yet again, fits, flows, it gives that like slouchy, fun, cool look. And this is it paired with dark denim, which I feel like is the logical thing to do. But I feel like you can take this into a different direction by doing a lighter colored everything else and leaning a little more like boho, free people, beachy. So I like it a lot actually. One more attempt at a free people-y type of sweater. I hope this works. We'll see. I just was kind of intrigued by the back of the sweater. The front, forest green yet again. Simple, slouchy. The back, kind of a fun crisscross moment where depending on Erin, depending on how edgy you want to be, you could just wear a bralette underneath it, or you could totally just wear an undershirt underneath it too for a little bit more coverage. Up to you. But I feel like this cut will read as kind of flowy, fun, a little interesting. So let's try it on. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? You know what I'm kind of curious about? This is me just being curious. I kind of wonder if you wear it backwards, if it would kind of read as like a cardigan. Oh no, because we got this. Without that, maybe there was a way. I like when something simple has a detail that makes it unique. Does that make sense? And I feel that way about this. Okay, remember how she said she's been looking for a lightweight suede jacket? Look what I found. This is a faux suede. It didn't have a size on it. So many people cut off their tags, which I get it. As a sensory girl, I cut off a lot of my tags too. But it does make shopping at thrift stores a little confusing. But like I said, sizing is a suggestion, is a spectrum. I just love the way it looks and I love the way it feels. So let's try it on. Okay, suede jacket. This is so nice. I think that there's a lot of different ways you can style this to lean a little more structured or a little more like feminine girly. And I kind of feel like it's a staple. Kind of do. And last but not least, Erin, I'm gonna push you a little bit. This isn't quite on your board, but I just feel like based off of how you described yourself and how you want to dress and what you need, I'm really excited about this. I found a new with tags, pleather bomber jacket. It is just so cool. Such a fun layering piece, especially for like a date night out, night on the town, if you want to dress a little more like, not quite edgy, but maybe. Like this could be paired with heels. You know, like you can very much dress this up or very much dress it down with sneakers. Love that. Let's see how it fits. Okay, you can't tell me that this isn't cool. You can't tell me that this isn't a lightweight jacket for an age-appropriate 51-year-old mom wanting to still be youthful and fun while being age-appropriate. You know what I mean? The sleeves are a bit long, so I bet on her it would have to be cuffed a bit. Max is really into this for some reason. What are you trying to ask for? I like this. I hope Erin likes it too. I hope it pushes her comfort zone in a nice way. Okay, time for my favorite part of these episodes, and this is where we get feedback from our last participant. And in case you missed that last episode, pause here, go back and watch it, and then return, because it's so fun to see how things work out when you're in on the process of finding all of them. So last episode, we shopped for Chastity, and I was pretty excited about all the things that we found for her. And I'm just gonna read you her words verbatim about all the pieces. She says, "First, let me start by saying thank you again for such an amazing opportunity. Never in a million years did I think I'd be chosen. And second, you absolutely nailed it. I'm thrilled with the pieces I've received. The only item that didn't fit was the jumpsuit. It was a bit of a wild card, and unfortunately it was a little too tight in the stomach area, but I love the idea of turning them into wide leg flowy pants. First, The rugby polo with the white collar. What a dream find. I've been searching high and low for weeks for the perfect rugby polo. I love the colors, I love the fit. It's thick and warm and I love it so much. I'm thinking of styling it either with black leggings or medium wash denim and a cute sneaker. Love the thought of that. 2, graphic tee and the leopard print skirt. I love the graphic tee. The colors are really nice. I have a cute yellow knit bag that is the exact same shade as what's on the shirt, and I love the idea of styling it with the cheetah print skirt. They work so well together. I didn't expect to love the skirt as much as I do, and I'm actually obsessed. It fits perfectly and it flows very nicely, and I can't wait to wear it on a date night. Flowy brown pants. These pants are, all caps, so soft and comfy. They fit perfectly and flow nicely, and they're the perfect length. I'm actually planning on wearing them to Thanksgiving at my mom's house. They could totally work for lounge pants too. Honestly, team flowy pants for Thanksgiving. I don't know why people dress up for Thanksgiving. I mean, I guess I do it too, but it's like Thanksgiving is about lounging, eating, being comfortable, and being cozy. And so we need to rebrand Thanksgiving to be flowy pants Thanksgiving. And so I will do it with you. 4, denim button up. It's perfect. The perfect wash, the perfect fit, just absolutely perfect. The striped button up, an incredible find. I'm obsessed. It fits so well, and I'm gonna style it with a white tank underneath and maybe some dark denim flowy pants. Yes, I love that. The colorful cardigan. It's so soft and absolutely beautiful. I love the colors and the fit. It's the perfect length and it's really comfy and warm. I'm glad you like that. That one I was a little unsure of what you'd think of it. 7, the knit pullover. Wow, what a find. Super high quality, heavy, chunky, warm. I fear I'll be wearing it all this fall. 8, the jacket. Hands down my favorite piece of the entire collection. This will be heavy in my fall jacket rotation. It's beautiful. I love the structure of it, and I agree that the zipper is better than if it had buttons. 9, the linen pants. I've never owned linen pants, and I've definitely been missing out. I love these. They're super high quality, and it's getting pretty cold here, so I probably won't be pulling these out until spring, summer, but I can't wait to style them, especially for beach trips. 10, the grayish blue flowy skirt. This skirt is so feminine and romantic. I love it. I'm gonna style it with some flats, a tank, and a nice jacket for date night. And 11, the knit bag, the perfect addition to my growing collection. I don't have a blue knit bag, and I love the structure of this one. I feel so beautiful and confident in every single piece. Thank you so much, and thank you for the goodies. Chastity! I'm looking back at the pictures right now. They're so cute, I gotta say. That polo with those glasses is so cool, girl. It is so cool, girl. I just love that combo together so much. So cute. I love these. As mentioned, I'm gonna briefly show you the few things that I found for myself. I don't normally do this when I thrift for other people because I'm so just like one track focused, but I hit up the homewares. I've been looking for champagne flutes. I got a set of 7 for $1 a piece. Then I love this picture so much. I think it is so cute. And then I was realizing recently, we've broken some vases in this house, just things getting knocked around and toppled over when we have people over. So I've been low on vases, and I found this one for $1.99. I like the little detailing, and I like that it adds a little pop of color. I'm trying to add more color to our home. So this kind of like blush glass tone I thought would be nice to have out maybe on our dining table, maybe on our coffee table with some fresh flowers in it, and $1.99. So if this one gets broken, I won't be too sad. And lastly, the piece of clothes I found for myself. I tried on 2 skirts. This one fit me the best. This is actually a skirt. So it's a skirt and it has these like fun buttons. Stay tuned for the vlogs if you want to see me style it, but it's a skirt in the front and it's shorts in the back. And I really like it. It's maybe a little school uniformish, but like kind of in a way that I like. And I'm gonna stock her purse with a few extra goodies. I have some blush. Recently we got some Valentino lipsticks, and I opened these on a vlog, and I was like, I will be putting these in future thrift and gifts, so we got that. I have another L'Oreal lipstick in a different shade, and a lip liner that goes with it. I'm gonna put some of her more beauty things in this purse as well, like my hair ties. Just as a reminder, if you're new to the series, if you'd like to submit to be a future possible culprit, then I would love that. We have a handful of submissions, so I need you to like really stand out, make the title of your email very interesting and fun. Send me an email to michelthriftsandgifts@gmail.com. The more information you can give me, the better. I need obviously your wish list, what you like, what you don't like, your sizing, your address, photos of you, your mood board. Those are like the most essential things. But in addition to that, give me a backstory. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you like, what you don't like in a detailed way. The more information I can work off of, the more clear picture I can get for who I'm shopping for and what the mission is. So send me that email, and I can't wait for the next episode. Subscribe, stay tuned if you want to see how Erin likes all of her goodies. I'm gonna get them all folded and packaged up along with some of these yummy sorts of things, wellness sorts of things. Thank you again to Thrive Market for being the sponsor of this video. Whenever I have sponsors, I just get so excited because I get to do it more. I get to justify doing these a little more frequently. So I'm gonna have my link down below, thrivemarket.com/MichelJanse. Save you 30% off your first order, and they give you a gift, and they're having that sale right now through mid to end of November. I'll have the dates and all of the info down below as well, where you can save 25% off of hundreds of their best-selling items. So I love y'all. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.